Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. Today I'm here at the Katiklan Jetty Port. I'm getting ready to go to Boracay Island. This is where the jetty port waiting area. The guards, where the security guards are, that is where you come into the terminal. And then you have to go through this scanning here, like metal detector. And your first stop is going to be here at the registration and verification counter. You'll have to show your identification and your reservation at Boracay Island. After they verify you, you have to go to the ticketing booth here. The ticketing booth is you have to pay a terminal fee of 150 pesos, which is about $3. And then you also have to pay an environmental fee of 300 pesos, so about $5. And then your boat fare. The boat fare is 50 pesos or $1. So after you pay all those fees, you're gonna head over to where it says to Boracay, and you just follow the line where it says tourists. There's a money changer here if you need to change your money, and there's an ATM machine here if you need to use the ATM. There's also a restroom here, so if you need to use the restroom before you get on the boat, because there's no restroom on the boat. So you just follow along here. It'll say tourists. Go on the tourist line. I'm a tourist today because I have reservations at a hotel, so they consider me a tourist. And there's the toilet, the CR. So before you get on the boat, make sure you go in the CR, because after here, there's no longer a place for you to use the restroom. And this is where you would be walking to get to the boat. I already got my fare for the boat, and I already have this receipt, so they're verifying that. Mabuhay!
Okay, sir. Pass your boat ticket na lang po.
Alright, thank you, thank you. Hello, boss. Hello, hello. Just one. Thank you. Fill it up. Fill it up. Alright, thank you.
Diretso po tayo dun, sir. Sa dulo po tayo, sir.
Okay, thank you. And you have to exit to where it says pump boat exit. There's a snack bar here if you want to get coffee, water, things like that. And just you're gonna have to look at your ticket. It says here MB Stars in the Sun, seat number 5. So I'm gonna be looking for that boat, the MB Stars in the Sun, right here. Okay, follow, get direction. So I have to look for my boat. It says MB Stars in the Sun. Not too bad, you know. As you see, there was no long line or anything. Real quick process. For me, since I'm a Aklan resident, I only have to pay for the boat fare. I don't have to pay the environmental fee, or I don't have to pay the terminal fee. So for me to go to Boracay, it cost me 50 pesos or $1. And I think my boat is somewhere here in around the corner here. Nice breezy day here in and if you have a lot of suitcase, I recommend you hire one of the porters. You got like big suitcase like this, I would hire a porter, because you have to climb down these ramps. And if you notice, the water's kind of choppy, so that ramp moves around. Like this one, you can see how the ramp is moving. So if you have suitcase, just hire a porter. I couldn't continue the recording when I was getting on the boat because I had to hang on to the GoPro because it's kind of choppy. So that's the one thing, if you're going down, up or down these ramps here when you ride the boats, if you have big suitcases, you need to really hire a porter because it's hard to carry your suitcase and go down these ramps. The suitcase, usually a good fare for the suitcase, I would pay between 50 pesos to 100 pesos per suitcase. So that's about $1 to $2 per suitcase. That's a fair price to pay the porters. That wasn't too bad getting through the jetty port. It's January, so normally it's not a busy time for Boracay Island, but it's gonna get busy here come towards end of February, beginning of March, because that's summer here in the Philippines. That's the start of summer. But today was, as you saw, the process was pretty easy. You just gotta verify, get into the verification, and then you have to pay your terminal fee, pay your environmental fee, and then pay the boat fee. And after that, you just go to follow the arrow that directs you that says tourist, and then when you get to the counter, they'll get your ticket. They'll direct you to the person that's gonna give you your boat pass. Like you'll get one of these laminated cards with your seat number. Make sure you look at your seat number and find your seat on the boat. And also, it'll have the name of your boat. Like this boat right here, it says MB Stars in the Sun. The boat ride from Caticlan Jetty Port takes about 10 minutes to get you to Cagban Port. It just depends on the waves and then how slow your boat will go from Caticlan Port to Cagban Port, but it takes about 10 minutes. There's another port that they use when they don't use the Caticlan Jetty Port. It's called Tabon Port, and that port, when you leave Tabon Port, you're gonna land in Tambisan Port. That's a separate port here. Not this one, but there's another port on the other side of the island. They usually switch that depending on the waves. If the waves are too strong here, they'll move over to Tabon Port and Tambisan Port. But the fare is the same, 50 pesos or $1 is the fare. This was our boat. I just got off the boat, but if you can see, like this ramp that they use, depending on the waves here at Cagban Port, this can move up and down. So if you're carrying suitcase, it can get treacherous in this ramp here, and then it depends on low tide or high tide. This ramp could be on a steep angle. So if you got suitcase, make sure you hire a porter. They're not expensive, you know, they're worth it to hire the porters here at Boracay Island. And now I'm gonna go get transportation, and the common transportation that people use here, they either ride the multi-cab. The multi-cab, the average cost is between 30 to 40 pesos, so less than $1 to ride the multi-cab. And the multi-cab, when you ride it, it's first come first serve, and they'll fill that multi-cab. They'll put as many people as they can in it. Another option would be rent an e-trike. And the e-trike, if you rent the e-trike, let's say there's 4 in your group, it's best to just hire a private e-trike to take you to your hotel. And the private e-trike will cost you about 200 pesos. So about $3 is how much it'll cost. I'm getting over here to where the multi-cabs are, and I'll show you the different rides. Most of the people, when they come here, they head D Mall is like the popular dropping point because most of the hotels are around D Mall. So right here you'll see these are the multi-cabs, and these multi-cabs, when you ride the multi-cab, you just hop on it and they'll charge you like 30 to 40 pesos. And if you want the private e-trike, the private e-trike are right here, and that usually costs about 200 pesos or $3. All right, I got in one of these e-trike, and this e-trike right here, it works kind of like the same way as the multi-cab. They only charge you 25 pesos, like from Cagban Port, and I'm going to D-Mall. I'm gonna be dropped off at D-Mall. It only costs 25 pesos. So that's actually cheaper than normal. Normally I pay like 30 or 40 pesos. So good ride today. And as you can see, we're like packed like sardines in here. But it's a good deal for 25 pesos or 50 cents. Can't beat that. That's a popular landmark here in Boracay Island. It's in Barangay Manok. This area here is the beginning of Station 3. And this is the Angol area. This is where I retired back in 2011. This was the area that I lived on. It's on Angol Beach on Station 3. A lot of long-term residents live here, and a lot of locals live in this area. There's the Bureau of Immigration Office. It's on Station 3. So if you're looking for to get to renew your visa while you're here, your tourist visa, while you're here in Boracay Island, you need to go to the Bureau of Immigration on Station 3. And here is this hotel is the View Hotel, and they call this area Station X. This area right here is now Station 2 in Boracay Island. I just came from Cagban Port, and I told the e-trike driver to drop me off here at D-Mall. So the fare was 25 pesos or 50 cents, and dropped me off here at the D-Mall. Right across from Budget Mall, and right across from the entrance to D-Mall on the main road here. This place right here is called Lake Town. There's a few restaurants here on Lake Town. This is Budget Mart here on the main road in Boracay Island. This is like a bigger 7-Eleven. You can get like you can get your beer here. You can get I see like a couple of ramen noodles. Just a bigger size 7-Eleven. And this is the entrance to D-Mall. I'm gonna walk through the main road because most people have already seen the D-Mall area. This one right beside near Budget Mart is the McDonald's here in Boracay Island.
Oh, you don't like there, babe.
And we have nice weather today. It's sunny, not warm. It's breezy today, so it's like a good day to stroll around in Boracay Island. Again, this is the main road. Another branch of the Taco Loco. This is I found another Taco Loco. The Taco Loco that I used to eat at is down at Front Beach. This is another branch. All right. That's a rare sight in Boracay Island. A Harley. Guy was riding a loud Harley in Boracay Island. This is D-Mall Palengke. This is like the public market here in one of the public markets here in Boracay Island. You can get like fresh seafood, fresh meat, chicken, so you can cook it yourself if you're staying at a hotel that has a kitchen. And then this restaurant here, this restaurant's been here since 1995. I know it's been here forever. It's called Jasper's. Jasper's Tapsilog and Resto. If you're looking for like Carinderia style food, cheap food, reasonably priced food, this is a good place to eat, like local Filipino food. It's Jasper's on the main road here in Boracay Island. This is the Jollibee in Boracay on the main road again. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.